Hey everybody. So this took a good bit of convincing for me to do. Um I I'll just start really from the beginning. Um so my truck is completely out of commission. It is a 2-ton paperweight right now. And it has been since I moved down here. When I first moved from where I was living before to here, we had set aside some emergency funds because, something can go wrong. Well, did go wrong on the move. And I was happy that we got here and happy that I was able to get the truck here. But when I pulled the truck off the interstate, there was a lot of rattling, a lot of vibration, things like that. In fact, I think the most terrifying ride I've been on was the ride from the interstate to where I live now. And ever since I got it here, it has sat in the driveway and I haven't moved it because, quite frankly, I am worried about quite simply the thing falling apart at this point. I don't know what's wrong with it. I've heard a bunch of people tell me a bunch of different things. And I honestly do not know what's wrong with the truck. It's something mechanical. It's it sucks. But we were taking a look at everything, and essentially our our move-in has been put on pause. A lot of things have been put on pause. At every single opportunity to actually do something, like I've been wanting to paint back here for a while now. I can't because I literally can't drive my truck down to, the nearest town and pick up paint. I'm having to ask for rides and things like that just to get myself through, and groceries and everything else like that. I mean, that's just what's having to happen right now. And it's because that's busted. Now, I'm not in any. I'm lucky enough to work from home. I'm lucky enough to have my regular job where I work from home. In fact, I work right over here, this desk right here, this mouse. This is where I work. But um, I am unable to do anything past that. And the problem is, it's gotten just absolutely prohibitive to do anything. I have still not unpacked 75% of the boxes here because I simply have nowhere to put them. I can't, take things off to the landfill. I can't do pretty much half the things that I really, really need to begin doing out here because it's over there. Now, me and the hospital, we sat there, we talked about it, and we have been waiting for a bunch of different things to happen so we could go and get the truck fixed. That has been the number one priority since I've been here, is getting that vehicle fixed, because if I get that fixed, everything else just flows from there. Everything else flows from there. But the problem is, with rides, with moving expenses, with everything else like that, it completely drained me down to the point where, you know, I have to build back up my bank account. I have to build that back up. And where that becomes a massive problem is the fact that I don't know how much this is going to cost to fix. I have no idea. So, what I'm asking for, I was told to make a Kickstarter. I went ahead and did that, and I've just put it up there. And if you can, I'd much appreciate it. If you can't, don't feel obligated. Please don't feel obligated. I swear to God, do not feel obligated at all. I swear to God. This is if you can, just if you can, if you're willing to and you want to. I don't even know how I'm gonna, like, I've been very hesitant about this because I'm just hesitant about this. Um, once like it's just a complete. Our lives hit pause when we hit here because in order to get furniture, I have to have that. In order to, do renovations, like my wife hates this carpet. I don't like it either. I'm keeping it here because it's a good sound buffer. In order to do renovations to our upstairs, we have to have the truck to haul off stuff. I have to be able to get construction supplies, all their kind of stuff. I have God knows how much steel back here in the woods that I'm going to be hauling off to a scrapyard to fund all that kind of stuff. But at every single turn, like, I have an entire room back there, and I have an entire thing that I was going to be filming and putting up on the third channel about, restoring and cleaning this room. I can't do that because I can't haul off anything, and I can't bring anything here. I'm literally stuck here. So that's the reason for this. And honestly, what I'm going to do with this, if, it does get fulfilled, is I'm going to use all of it on the truck to get the truck back up and running on the road. And the rest I was going to use mainly for the house, to get completely settled in the house. Because I'll just show you guys real quick. This is right off to the side here. Like, this bookshelf right here, this bookshelf was left by the owners. That's the only reason I have a mic stand right now, is because it was left by the owners. And in there, that is one out of, like, my living room my living room has no furniture in it. We just got a mattress delivered from Aaron's. But for the most part, that entire room in there is just filled with boxes that I can't unpack because I have no storage, no shelves, no furniture, no nothing to do anything with. And I have boxes all up and down my living room. And there's just boxes and packages pretty much everywhere, just waiting to be unpacked. And when me and my wife were sitting there talking about it, when we looked at everything, can I do this myself? Can I do this myself? Yes. I am lucky enough to be completely settled here. Just completely settled. I'm happy. I actually am very happy about the way things are going right now. But if we waited for something that might or might not happen, the earliest I'd be able to get the truck fixed is sometime in probably December timeframe, maybe even January. And that's just with us getting, other things that we need, things like that. And that would be if we completely stop doing anything. And honestly, that's a long time to put everything on pause. So I am asking for any kind of support that you guys be willing to do. I hate doing this. My wife had to convince me. I talked to a couple of people, and they said this is something I should do. And I'm gonna go ahead and just do it. And again, I'm gonna be here. If you're coming from YouTube, Warpugs, I'm not stopping anything to I'm not gonna have to step away from this to get a second job, because first of all, there's nowhere for me to get a job out here, like within walking distance. I'm not going to lose the house. It's not going to happen. What I'm asking for is to help me take my life off pause here, to be able to do the things that, we've really been wanting to do. Because as of right now, it looks like until I can get this fixed, we're going to be just stuck here for months until this gets handled. And this might not be a major fix, but I don't have any way to know that, because I'm about as mechanically inclined as a watermelon. And I've checked out other avenues where I could probably get it fixed, and there's just been, nothing really has come up. This was my last option, besides just having those boxes sit there until, winter came, and until we were able to save the money comfortably to do this, and yeah, this was the last option besides that. Thank you for your time. And if you're coming over from YouTube seeing this, I appreciate you guys being with me as long as you guys have been. I hate to ask for this. I really, really do. But as somebody that is who I respect told me, sometimes you got to swallow your pride. And Lord knows if one of you guys needed help, I'd want you to do that if I could do something for you. I think that I think I should shut up now. I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you, and thank you for even looking at this.